Enter mode.
Alrighty, hello everyone! How are we all doing? I hope you're doing well. So, today we are working on a Hitbox 3D model, which you'd be like, oh, why don't you have Blender up? I do. First, I completely forgot to do I'm not even going to call them tech drawings, because they're not tech drawings, but I need to get my ideas out on paper, or else I'll forget things, and I know that I will. So that's what we're going to do first. I've decided to go with the sort of ambient backdrop today, instead of music, because that's what I want to listen to, and I don't want to listen to my music today, so we'll change it up a little bit for today. And yeah, I'm a bit tired. I want to take a nap, so bear with me. I apologize. I EP. So, what we have here is we have a layout that a friend did for me, and this is actually measured and stuff to, well, it's actually measured to his hand, but we figured out we have the exact same length and fingers, just the palms don't meet up, which is fine. But we have the exact same length and fingers, which is hilarious. So I'm just using his layout because it'll actually fit my hand. What am my tablet plugged in? See, I know I forgot something. I need a nap. That's what I need today, is a nap. Where is it? So for anyone who doesn't know what a Hitbox is a fighting game controller. It's a take on the arcade stick, which is much more commonly seen, where it has the buttons on the one side and the stick on the other. The Hitbox, the only difference is that stick is switched out with more buttons. It's often lovingly called a cheat box because the inputs are a lot easier to put in than that stick formation. And the reason there's so many buttons on this Hitbox is because it was his layout and how he likes it. What we're going to end up doing is, I don't need the pencil that big. We don't need any of these buttons. And we don't need this button. All the rest of these, most Hitbox layouts have all of these buttons and not this one, but I like this one, so I'm going to keep keeping it. because it's my design. So this will be the design for the case, and then later on I'll end up printing it out in my off time, and then I'll actually be building the controller itself, because I want to do more fighting games on stream. I really do actually enjoy playing fighting games for as little of an amount as I play them. I do actually really enjoy fighting games. So, yeah. So, something I know I want for the top is I have a tendency to put my wrist down on the my desk or the controller or etc., which is not good form. So what I'll end up doing is right around here-ish, I'm actually going to install a bit of a bump for a wrist rest to push my hands up into its proper place. So this box will be very much tailored to me, but I think it'll be fun. And then I know around the edges we'll need, obviously, the room for the wrist rest, and a little bit of extra room for things like the start and select buttons will go here. This can come here. So there'll be another row of buttons, and then the Brooks board will be in here somewhere. No, we were putting it along the side. We were putting it here, under this part. So I need extra for the wrist rest. I don't think I need about that much room off of each side. There we go. So we'll keep that in mind. So up here, I was drawing on the wrong layer, that's fine. So I know I need the start, select, and share button. And then I'll pop an extra programmable button in here just in case. So we'll plan for 4, and I know I'm gonna have them be switches, which is actually what all of this will be. They'll be based off of keyboard switches, and I'm also gonna set them up so they're hot swappable, just for the longevity of it. So, considering getting rid of this upper part, this whole thing can actually come down a little bit. Where's my column? So it actually come right around. Looks something like that. This is technical drawings. We don't, not even technical drawings. These are not technical drawings. These are just basic things. Alright. I need to stop looking into my desk. That's not helpful. It's very not helpful. I know it's not. Who is messaging me? Okay, cool. So next up, and I know these edges will be rounded in the long run. I don't know how easy that is. I just like the look of rounded edges. Also, they have a tendency to not break as much when they are dropped. Because physics. So on the inside, draw this out here. There will also be a support structure, which will cross across the inside of the box. And if you're asking, well, won't that get in the way of the buttons? There'll be slots in it, of which I'll measure out. And if I just draw this out, I'll actually remember what the fuck I'm doing. Essentially. And then I know so this would be the Brooks. And then this is the USB out. Up there. I didn't take measurements. I forgot to take measurements. Damn it. I'll have to go grab some items to take measurements. The holes are the correct size. But I forgot to take measurements for this and the Brooks board. Because the Brooks board will determine the height of the box. And this needs its own hole. Ooh, ow, my back. To get plugged into. So, and then there's how the top gets hooked to the middle section, which, based on how much material that should be here, I'm gonna pop some screws in the corner. Pop the screws in each corner. Oops, do not. And then the bottom, I didn't think about how I was attaching the bottom. I know I want the bottom to be on a hinge. And yeah, that's about as far as I got. That one I might just have to figure out a bit later. We'll figure it out as we 3D model it. But I think that should be good. Alright, close that out. And pop open Blender. Add image reference. Pop this in here. we go. So, as you can see, we do actually have a 3D model of all the buttonholes. Something I'm going to do as a reminder for myself, because I'm not actually going to be using this model, I'm just going to use it as reference. So, like, I'm not going to boolean off of it or anything. I'm just going to fill in the faces of the buttonholes that I don't want, so I don't accidentally use them. So this was made in AutoCAD. There we go. So that's more like what my hitbox is going to end up looking like. It'll be the main set of buttons, all the movement buttons, the jump, and another one for down here. Another thing that he reminded me is this jump button is supposed to be 30 millimeters. It's currently at 24, I believe. It's not actually quite right. I don't need my tablet right now. I'll pop this off to the side. Pose. Do this. Yeah, it's at 24 right now. Which isn't right. We need that to be at 30. I should have fixed that in the drawing beforehand, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So... how much would I need to scale this by to make it 30? Oh god, I'm not the mathematician. I'll get rid of previous. How do I get rid of previous rulers? Wait, I don't need this. There we go. It's at 26. So 30. Be about there. I know there's ways to accurately measure in Blender. It's 29.6. That should be good. Am I doing this accurately? Yeah. Not really. Am I just eyeballing it? Maybe. Yes. So these should be about 2 millimeters apart. So that should look a little bit more like that. There we go. There we go. That looks great. I'm not the engineering nerd. Can you tell? But yeah, so we'll be using this to base off of. Anyways, we'll be fine. Want to make that circle later. I'll actually input. Because right now, what is it basing off of? It says meters, but that's actually centimeters. not centimeters, millimeters. So the ruler actually isn't... It's accurate. It's not in the right measurement, which is fine. We're not too worried about that. So, with that, add mesh plane. Let's start with this. And now we come to the stylistic proportions. So this is mostly based on just personal preference. At this point. Because the main mathematics you want are for the buttons, but outside of that, it's pretty much whatever proportions you prefer. I know I want to give it enough space for my palm so I can add that wrist rest. And I've already taken a look at the person who made this layout has a physical version of this layout that he has made that we did test, so you do have a rough idea how far away that palm rest should be. Because I want it to actually push up on the base of my palm. I don't want it, or yeah, I want it, how do wrist rests work? Yeah, because I want to make sure it floats my hand. So I actually want it pushing up on the base of my palm. I don't want it pushing on the wrist. Because if you see, if I push on the wrist, my hand goes limp. Whereas I want it to be floating, so I want to actually push up on the base of the palm. Which feels a bit weird if I'm doing a mouse grip, whereas the mouse grip you want to push up on the base of the wrist to align your hand properly, instead of digging it into the table. And I know I want enough room left up here for my start, select, etc. buttons, because those are important. That looks fine though. So I also need to think of material properties and how thick I want the top and everything before I put in the hose. Ugh. I hurt. My legs hurt. I could go for a nap. I'm actually very tired. Fantastic. I could probably actually... No, I don't want to use that to cut out, because that'll end up cutting out for divots. Because we're using switches, so I need divots cut into the top for the buttons to press into, and then I know what I'm talking about. We'll be using, what are they called? Shorter switches for this. I totally forgot to grab the pieces I need for the measurements. I'll probably have to go grab those in a minute. That's okay. I'll probably also grab a snack at the same time, because that is the next important part. I also forgot to look for that. One moment. Basically, what I'm looking for is the hole that the keycap will fit into. This will do. Because they're not just squares. Oh, wait for that to download. Okay. I hope I'm making sense in my explanations, because I feel like I'm just rambling and hoping for the best. Which is usually how I stream? I digress. Yeah, I can just put it in the downloads, that'll be fine. Alright, I have that now. Good. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to go grab those parts that I need for the measurements, and I'm also going to grab a snack before I fall asleep, because I'm going to fall asleep. I'm very tired, I don't know why. Okay, I will be right back. I am back. Don't mind my heart rate, we have stairs. So, what I have are the low profile switches, and the Brooks board. The Brooks board that I have is the PS4 one, which includes a extra USB out, which is good, because we don't want to pull on USB out that's on the board, because if the one on the board breaks, we are kind of SOL. Whereas if the external one breaks, that's much easier to replace. So, yeah. So I have this for my measurements now. We were looking at the price of them the other day, and they seem to have come down in price. Because they're like $55 for it. And that's pretty darn good. Yes, like one of the low profile keys. I should check if these aren't cherries, but the outline I downloaded was a cherry one. They all have very, very similar. Nope, I wanted the switch plate, please. I just ended up downloading a switch plate because same thing I'm bounding into. No, that's not shaped the same at all. This one shaped differently. Let's see here. Let's look for a different one. Oh. That's also gonna get me the wrong thing, isn't it? Oh, God, I can't remember what these switches are. Ow! Thanks. Hi. How you doing? Ow. Those are supposed to be my brain cells. They're not supposed to be knocked out of my skull. Happy birthday! Hell yeah! I wish I could do something other than wish you a happy birthday. Do you have any plans? I don't know, it's your birthday. Oh no. Don't ask me to eat a leaf. I swear to God. You're gonna ask me to eat a leaf, aren't you? What kind of leaf do you want? It's your birthday. I have spinach in the fridge. That's a leaf. I have cabbage in the fridge. That's also a leaf. I don't have any wet tea leaves. They're all dry, which would be awful. Yeah, I have cabbage and I have spinach. Evergreens. I'm not eating pine needles. Oh, so I'm in space. There's no trees. Oh, so we're coming off winter. There's no leaves. A combo of spinach and cabbage. Alright. I need to get up and walk again. I'll be right back. Oh my god. Really? The things I do for you. Alright, I have leaf. I have the spinach. And I have Napa cabbage, which can safely be consumed raw. So, I won't die due to the cabbage. Unfortunately for me, I like eating both spinach and cabbage raw. Specifically Napa cabbage. Napa cabbage is actually really good if you like dip it in Japanese mayo. It's actually very good. But I don't have any Japanese mayo, so... Sure, I could use the other mayo, but it's not as good. Ah! Good lord! Why am I... Because we have stairs. I had to walk up the stairs. And if I walk up the stairs, my heart rate goes, ah yes, 120 BPM now. Okay, fine. Be that way. Alright. The things I do for you. I'm supposed to also have a snack. What is this? Is this a dino nuggie? Oh my god, it's a dino nuggie! Come here. Alright. Snack time. Hi, Craig. Ow. Also, everyone say happy birthday to Travis. I am being bombarded today. Holy shit. Ow. Also, is the audio seeming like off for you guys? Because it seems slow for me. I don't know if that's me or if that's stream. Obligatory throw the child. Yes. Happy birthday, Travis. I hope you're happy as I eat raw cabbage and spinach. Have I seen the Breaking Bad hitbox? No. Send it to me. I appreciate... You better. You better. The things I do for you. Just because you've been here this long. I hope I have a... Thank you, sir. Unsafe movement neutral! Oh my god! That's really funny. I am sending that to my friend. Because it's Travis's birthday. And he wants me to eat leaf. We have the ongoing meme of trying to get me to eat leaves. And it's all Travis's fault. At least it's not tea leaves this time. Don't say that, Travis. Do not. I swear to God. That's my point exactly! They've never gotten me to eat tea leaves. They've gotten me to put a tea bag in my mouth for 5 seconds. And that's as far as they've gotten. So we've compromised with spinach and cabbage to get me to eat leaves. They think it's hilarious. Just like how people come in and throw things at me. They think it's hilarious. It was the tea bag. I didn't actually eat leaves. Tea leaves are for the tea, not the mouth. Exactly. I think it's hilarious because it is. Oh my god. The closest I come to eating tea leaves is drinking matcha. Because matcha is ground up tea leaves. But that's how it's supposed to be. Y'all are insane. I hope you realize this. Oh no. There's the cat ears. Yeah. Kill me. Anyways. I love you guys. You're great. Absolutely fantastic. At least I'm being well fed. Or we take a break before getting back into the hitbox. Oh, no! Not the no cursing! Shoot, dang it! Oh, I'm gonna forget about it. Oh, no. Did I fix that redeem? I think I did. Oh, no. Ow. Does the audio seem off? Because it seems like it's laggy for me. I'm not sure if that's me or if that's actually in stream. Because sometimes my own audio lags, but it doesn't for stream, and I have no idea. It's my own audio lagging. Fuck. Shit! Tits! Oh, I swore. God damn it. What was the agreed upon amount, T? I can't remember. $10K points, okay. Ah! It's so ingrained in my goddamn vocabulary. I can use those 10K points to make you not swear for another hour. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, I spelled your name wrong. You could be doing this yourself. God damn it, T. No. If you try and do that for an infinite point glitch to just get me to swear, I will ban you from using it. I swear to God. You are not allowed infinite channel points because I can't hold my tongue. You're also a mod. You can give yourself fucking points. I already swore once. It doesn't count anymore. It's not additional per swear in that 5 minutes. It's once and done. I thought I had a command for when I failed. I don't see it here. Follow age commands, add points. Actions. I thought I put that in. I don't remember. Oh no, I think I didn't put it in because I couldn't get it to differentiate properly. I think that's what it was. But I digress. I'm really not good. Oh, don't you boo me. T already got his points. We're supposed to be making a hitbox. Happy birthday again, Travis. I hope it's a good day. And I hope you've enjoyed this shenanigans. Alright. Getting slightly back on task. What switches are these? Oh my gosh. Low profile switches. Oh god, I have no idea what these are. They're Gatorons. Ha ha ha. They're Gatorons. Okay. Oh, that was nothing. Okay. Don't mind me. Okay. So it's a switch opener. Switch tester. Looking for... What I'm looking for is the hole that the Gatorons stick into. I might just take a picture of this. Yeah, because they all have that design, and this one's a bit different. Okay, I'm just gonna take a picture of this and pop it in. To Blender. Now that we're done tormenting me, all of you, how is everyone today? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've enjoyed tormenting me, as you do. Ow. Thank you for throwing my child at me. I still can't. Done? Oh god. Well, if you're doing that, can you test if my audio's laggy? Because it looks laggy to me, but I'm not sure if it's laggy to you guys. Hi, Aang! How are you doing? Yes, you are first. Because you're the first person that said first. How are you doing, Aang? I hope you're doing well. Focus. Focus, motherfucker. There we go. Epic and Slay. There's a lot of people here today. It is a Monday. Why is everyone here on a Monday? Don't you have jobs? The whole Kaus Brigade is... Well, the Swiss cheese has a reason. That's where the buttons go in. The Swiss cheese has a reason. That's fair. I'm glad to alleviate your boredom? I mean, that's the entire point of streaming, so... I guess that's more on me. But yes, the Swiss cheese makes sense. So, as I was explaining earlier, before I got brigaded, so all these holes. So for anyone who doesn't know what a hitbox is, you've probably seen an arcade stick. That's the most common fighting game controller. And if you haven't seen an arcade stick, basically you take the top part of an arcade and pop it into a controller. And so what a hitbox is basically you take the joystick on the controller and you replace the stick with more buttons. So that's why it's lovingly called a cheatbox, because it's much easier to do clean inputs with the buttons versus the joystick. And also you can hit 2 movement buttons rather than having to move the entire joystick. More space on the sides? Well, okay. Okay. I should explain myself because people weren't here. This is the base drawing. So I had a friend do this up for me, and it's based on my finger size. This is not the final. This is just for my button placement. It is just a drawing. This is not the actual model we're using. If I unhide this, this will be what we're turning into the final. Yes, so we're making a hitbox. And I will be 3D printing this, so I'm not too worried. And yeah, this is not the final. This is not final. Do not worry about this. That is for placement. That is for me for later. Also, anybody who's too worried about these being too close together, that actually won't be an issue, because we're not using sanwas, or the press buttons that you're more familiar with. What we'll end up doing, and what I was trying to get, is we're going to be making some holes for some keyboard switches to go into. So there'll be a much smaller rectangle in the middle of all of these. So these will just end up being some thinner walls, and if those break, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. That's actually not where the pressure is going in the long run. But yeah, this is going to end up being 3D printed, and yeah, if I pop over to here, you can see my rough sketch. So we're going to be adding the start, select, and share buttons, and then I'm going to add another one because I'm probably forgetting a button, so I'll just add another one there that we can hook things into later. This is going to be the inside, and this cross will have a bit of space for the buttons to sit over, but it's just going to add a lot more strength to the box. We're going to be using a Brooks board, and I will be assembling the box on stream once I get it printed and everything. These little round thingies, those are going to be some wrist supports for me to push my hand up in the proper position, because I like my hand touching things. It grounds my hand. I don't like it floating. I really hate having my hands floating, and that's where it's supposed to be, actually, because that gives you the best amount of movement. But I really hate the feeling of my hands floating, because then I feel like the controller is going to fall out of my lap. Because most of the time you play with the controller in your lap. So, yeah. Okay. So I just grabbed a picture of the tray that the Gaterons are sitting in. I'm going to be using Gateron low profile switches. These are the blue ones. Don't ask me what that means. It means something. I'm going off recommendations here. So, and also parts that we already have. So, Gateron, the low profile blue Gateron switches, whatever that means. And I want to pop in a photo for myself, which I need to get over from my phone. And that'll be what is holding the switch in the holes. Yeah, they're different switches. What it actually means for the switch, don't ask me. I know there's blue ones, and I know there's brown ones, and I think there's also red ones. I don't know. There's blue ones and brown ones in front of me, and I'm going to be using the blue ones. I was given parts. They're clicky. I don't know if you can hear that. Probably not. They're a little bit clicky. They're not soft. The person I'm getting the parts from likes clicky switches, so any switches I get from him are going to be clicky. This won't be done in time for my stream on Friday, obviously. Yeah, I think so. I don't really care. I'm getting the parts for free, so I'm not going to complain. Add image reference. Oh, wait, I didn't download it. Did I? No. Dumbass. Here. Come hither. Yeah, I'm getting the parts for free, so can't be a chooser. Oh yeah, the brown one's not clicky, the blue one is. The brown's not clicky, the blue one is. The brown is not clicky. I prefer the clicky, actually, because my brain needs tactile feedback or I'll go insane. I will go insane if there's no feedback, because otherwise I don't know if I pressed it. I do actually have problems with it. Add image reference. Downloads this one. So, yes, this is the hole we're going for. That'll be at the bottom here. And then all the button tops and everything, there's plenty of other models for those button tops, so I'm actually not going to worry too much about modeling those, because those already exist in the size that they're supposed to be. I'm not too worried about them. I won't end up modeling those unless I need something really specific. I just picked up the holder and I'm just clicking them now. They're very nice. Anyways, so up this there. My foot's asleep. Oh no. So, yes. I've zoned out. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore. I'm not thinking. That's what's happening. Noises. Anyways, but yeah, the buttonholes that we have up here are the standardized 24 and the 30. And yeah, I'm going with a pretty normal layout for this. I'm not going anything too special. So, I'm gonna lean back for a second. Ow, my back hurts, dude. Ow. I've rearranged my disc setup again, meaning I have to build new muscles. I don't like it. My back hurts. Ugh. I'm in constant pain. Spines are not great. Okay. I have lost all train of thought. Okay. So sorry, I need to confirm something for my brain. Yes, okay. So the blender measurements are accurate. They're just in meters instead of millimeters. I can change that, but I'm too lazy to. And also because I know that the meters mean millimeters, I'm good. So, how tall do I want, or how thick do I want this? I have a problem of I can't visualize size, but I do have a ruler. A centimeter thick. Overall, well, okay. We can math this out here. So we need enough space for the buttons to sit into. And the plate that I have is about, or the plate that I have them holding into is about 2 millimeters. So we need at least 2 millimeters. Then the switch itself, because we're also counting for the buttons. So if I have this fully depressed, which is where the button should be flat to, we want it 0.5 centimeter. So we want it at... This is... Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong way. Ah. In you go. So I want this to be 5 millimeters. Which, yeah, should be about half of this, because this is situated at 10 right now. Or a centimeter. So I want the top plate to be 5 overall, because when I depress the button, it should sit flush to the top. And then when I imprint these holes, they'll need to be 3 millimeters in. So let's do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be a little bit lazy. And I'm gonna be using the bullion tool. Yes, you can hate me later. This could be 3. I want this to be lined up with the top of the previous one. Right like that. If it's doing this weird thing, this weird texture, that means I have them in line. Which is actually what I want. So, hide this for a sec. Take this. What do you mean failed set value? Can I not use that to boolean? Fuck. Why? Oh, because yeah, that would be why. That's... I actually don't want to sit on this. I want to sit on this. Yes. I know what I'm doing. Completely. Uh-huh. I'm so tired, dude. Someone kill me. Please. Okay, that should do what I want it to do. Let's say, hey, look at that, we have holes, kind of. Oh wait, that's correct. It's good enough. Okay. These are leftovers from holes we're not using, so I'm not too worried about them. So I'm just gonna... Sweet. Man, I could really go for a nap. Really badly. Alright, so we get a look at what that's going to look like. So, that'll be inset, and then underneath that is where these holes will go. Make sense? I hope it does. Trying to be a good teacher. So yeah, that's why I'm not... This is a terrible view. That's even worse. Give me a different mat cap, please. We want a different mat cap. That is very weird shading. I'll deal with that in a minute. But it shows off what we need to show off. But yeah, you can see that that's why I'm not too worried about those walls. Where did I find that? There it is. That's because of the... Yeah, that's right. Okay. What am I kicking? Oh, that's what I'm kicking. Where did I go? Come back? Oh, hello. Alright. Sure. So I need to make sure I'm placing these in the correct direction. Yes, I am. So this should be, and this is to size the image properly. From there to there is 15 millimeters. Can I make this straight somehow? The answer is no. I don't know what to do with the ruler. That's fine. So scale this to the correct size. I think that's correct. That's really better. Close enough. Okay. This, theoretically, should fit in here just fine. Do that. Yeah, and then these will go in the centers of all of them. Look at that. So, I'm gonna do here quickly. I'll recenter it after. Actually, add plane. Where Oh, it's tiny, that's why. Will do. Oops. I should just symmetrize this. Like that. Alright. And then just make it tall enough that we can cut through the mesh easily. Like that. Now, is there a better way of centering this? I'm sure there is. Do I know it? No. Should I know how to? Yes. Have I ever even looked? No. I'm really bad for just eyeballing shit and hoping for the best. I could be precise if I wanted to, but I'm lazy. And it's really bad. Don't take my advice for anything. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Stretch. Because I need to sit up properly. It hurts like one specific muscle group. It's very indicative of how I should. That's the one I want. Here. Alright, 2 more. One. On that part. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go overtime for stream yet today. Let's see. There we go. Put one of these over here, just for safekeeping. Alright, yeah, and there we go. That creates the very base of the hitbox. Wunderbar. Oh yes, I need to put some up here. See, I was smart in remembering that I still needed some. So let's put one here. We'll give it that much space. Give these a little bit of extra space because of the keycaps that are going to be around them. Because, yeah, I'll just create some, like... No, I need to think about this. How do I want to do those? Because those will need an extra little bit of a keycap. We could just do some squares. I don't know what keycap I want to put on them yet. I'll just give them some squares and some tolerances. I could just... Oh, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Just put a rectangle around it. Add cube size 3 by 3. Okay. Line up on top of the box. And do that. Okay. So make a bit of a trough for these to sit in. go. That looks like something. A little bit more space. And at the sides. Or that. The screw holes later on. That'll need to get put in. But yeah, that's starting to look like something. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Is it too close on the one side? Nah, it should be fine. I might have to design some keycaps, but that's fine. That's easy. That's the easy part. Not keycaps. The button tops. That's the easy part. That's okay. I'm good with that. So, what I'm gonna do here. We're gonna do this. And that many. And you're probably wondering why you're doing that. That is because I'm going to sculpt on top of it for the pads here. Just lift up the areas, honestly. That's all I'll do. So if we go here, let's do sculpt mode. Oh, it does show that balloon. That's nice. And this will end up going right around here-ish. That is going into the body. Why is that going into the body? I don't know what that's trying to do. Do I have this the right way? Where are the face orientations? I didn't look. That would be why. Okay. Mesh. I do need to subdivide it. Ooh, ow, my bones hurt. Normals. Flip. There we go. I'll need to work on the normals again afterwards. And what else happening there? That's the other side of this one. That'd be what's doing. There's no face there. Ha ha ha. That'd be why it's doing that. Oh, look at that. There's something like when you've been modeling for long enough, you just look at things and you're just like, oh, I know what the issue is. This. Mesh. Normals, we calculate outside. That works. See, it looks great now. Always check your face orientation. It saves a lot of headaches. What I'm gonna do is add the subdiv. I'm going to break my computer. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh god, that looks awful. Go. We want to add it before this. Simple. We'll add in the bevels later. lines, you know. This. Round it recently. Not that much with 1 seconds. Perfect. Oh, hello. Thank you, Pablo the Crow, for following. I appreciate it. Thank you. How are you doing today? Hello. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. That's not optimal modeling. That's fine. Glad to hear. Okay, cool. That looks great. Oh, I'm going to stretch here for a second. I cannot feel my shoulders. That's great. But hello, welcome in. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Things have seemed to quiet down a little bit, which is nice, rather than the barrage I had earlier. Alright, cool. This is coming along swimmingly. This is coming along faster than I thought it would. Excellent. Okay, so I know I need to add the screw holes, but I'll probably add that once I get the base modeled. So I don't want to add that quite yet because I want to line those up. So I'll do that once I start the base. I need to model in the wrist rests. I'll do that in Sculpt. I think that's all I need for the top, and then the top of it is finished. So we'll, yeah, sculpt in these, which is why I was subdividing the mesh, because sculpt mode's interesting. But I think, so I know I don't need it like that high. That's way too much of a radius. Should be about where I need it. Where do I need it? Not that much. That far away? Sure. So I think right here is where I'll need it. That's... I don't know if that feels too high. That feels a bit high. Is it? Should be enough to lift my hand. Where does my hand look sitting? No, that should be fine actually. I lift my hand quite high off of it, so we'll try that. I'll definitely leave this in a state where I can come back to it. So what we'll do is pop back into probably this. So now that we have a copy, we can always come back and adjust it. Okay, do that then. That's way close to that button. I don't know where this wrist rest should sit. Is that too far back? That's way too far back for that hand. I think I need to right here. I'm guessing at this point. That is what I'm doing. I am guessing. and hoping that I get it correct. That looks good. And this one should end up right. That's too close, right here. Could I actually measure this out? Maybe. But I don't know where I want it either. That's the point of this. Alright, that looks like it'll work. 2 weird bumps on the top of it for my wrists. Or actually, like, the heel of my palm is where it should be sitting. So lift it up like a tiny bit to cause my hand to float. And basically force my hand where it needs to be. Okay, so with that, let us move on to the base here. So, how tall do I need this? I'll probably make the bottom cover another 5mm, so top is 5mm, so we have a centimeter. The bricks board, which needs to be contained within along the side wall, is how tall is this here? Uh, 4.5. And it'll be probably better to add that extra 0.5 centimeter in case I need to access the screw-in boards. Although we plan to do... no. We're planning on using the white boards. So I do actually need that 0.5 centimeter. So overall for the bricks board, I need 5 centimeters tall. Add another centimeter for the top and the bottom, and that will be 6 centimeters in total that I need for the sidewall to be. It's not a very tall box, which is okay. It'll be chunky enough. I like a bit of a chunkier box. I don't like the slim box, the slim hitboxes, just because I feel like I'm definite. They don't have enough weight for them to sit, in my opinion. I understand why people like them. Like, very different tastes. So I need 60. But I have a tendency for it to feel like it's gonna fall. Like I can't quite get a grip on it. That is just me. X-axis. This I want to come out a little bit on the sides because I'm going to inset the top. There we go. And what it's doing right now is fine because that's actually what we want. I don't want the level right now. I just want to grab these. Because I delete off the top here soon. There we go. Hello, Raiju! Welcome in! How are you doing? Welcome back! I hope you're doing well. Alright. So that, I want to delete the top and the bottom face. Not the vertices, just the faces of. Just woke up. Fair enough. Thank you for coming to me in your sleepy state. I know it's quite difficult. I feel that though. I am ready to go back to bed. I woke up like a few hours before stream, and I'm already ready to go back to bed. It's just a sleepy day, you know? I don't want to scaling inwards on the z-axis. Do I want to do that first? Probably. Well, no, I need to line it up. It'll be fine. I swear I'm Garfield, because I hate Mondays. Fair. The good thing about Mondays for me is that just getting to get up and stream. Otherwise, I wouldn't get up. If I'm being at all honest. Actually, yes, let's... Is that bevel gonna mess with me? The bevel's gonna mess with me, ain't it? Why did I don't need to triangulate the faces. No, bad. Incorrect. No, I don't want to do the bevel yet because I need to create the crossbar, and then... Yes. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. I hope I know what I'm doing. Who trusted me to create things? Yes. No one. But I hope your sleep was was good, I do. It's always the worst when it's like, ahaha, what are you throwing at me? Excuse you? Who said? Who said? Oh god! I've been isekai'd! Ow! Doesn't mean you need to isekai me! Damn! What did I do? Ah! Goodness! Hi, Ain! You don't need to join in! I am abused by my community! Oh my god! That is so many items. Oh no. Please don't. Please don't, Ain. Please don't. I'm scared now. I'm scared now. You didn't do that much, I'll give you that much. Ah! Stop yeeting my child at me! What did she do to you? Yeah, you only isekai'd me. Which, I mean, agreeable. I'm broke now. Good! Good! You have 40 points. God damn it! Thank you for the hydrate. I will need it. What are we here for? To suffer. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yes, that's what I was doing. And this gets extended out towards center. I'm not too worried about proportions because I'm going to symmetrize it after, and that will fix things. Theoretically. Thank you. I do appreciate that you guys use the interactables I put in, because they're a lot of work. What will happen if I symmetrize this? Will this go well? Wait, I'm a dumbass. I'm a metric dumbass. I could just do that! Wait! Put it back. Put it back. Ah! Okay. Mesh. Symmetrize. Not that way. Minus to minus? That's one of them I need. A. Mesh. Symmetrize. Plus. Ah, no. That doesn't work because it's not set correctly. Object transforms. Apply? No. Set origin to center of mass. That should symmetrize it properly. Maybe? Mesh. Symmetrize. Haha! It was correct. Excellent. I know what I'm doing. I think. I hope. Who let me do things? See, that's much easier. See? Much easier. So these faces don't need to exist. I'm gonna hide this momentarily while I work on this. They are gonna intersect, which is gonna lead to bad things later. That's okay. This intersection needs to be cleaned up. That X feels huge. That does not need to be that thick. That support does not need to be that thick. The support is too thick. Something like that? Maybe put that in? Like that? Sure. Sure. Manually create the bevel? Nah. That's the loop cut. Where's the bevel? There we go. That does not look great. Fix it. I'm gonna make these walls a bit thicker because I can. It's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Okay, mesh. Symmetrize. No, I'm wrong. That one. Okay. Hey, that fixes the center issue as well. So I can just do this now. How's everyone's day's been going, by the way? I hope they've been going well. I know mine has. This has been going surprisingly well. Surprisingly. Can't wait to print this and then it to be a complete disaster. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I know what I'm doing. I shouldn't say that with that much confidence. I know what I'm doing. Surely. Mostly. Enough. Look, if you have enough confidence and stuff, you can get away with a lot of shit. Like, a lot of shit. Like, a surprising amount of shit. Okay, cool. Awesome. So this, I need that's face. 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 That's face. That's face. And then I'm not gonna be lazy and symmetrize it. No. Yes. Yes. Having things that are symmetrical comes so in handy. Nice way plus y. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Now, oh, that hurts. Comes another issue that we have, which is those are not straight. Wait a minute. Those are about as straight as I am. There we go. That's better. So, with this, what I'm gonna do is... Yes, okay. So that should be correct. Yes, okay. And then I'm going to take this. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit shorter to leave room for the wires. And then I'm gonna extrude the sides in. So right around, let's say about there. This gets extruded up like that. And then this gets a boolean of the difference of this one. So I have to hide it. Everything should be in place. Like that. There's our holes. Something's not in the right face orientation. Something's not in the right face orientation. Mesh. Normals, recalculate outside. There we go. That's not quite right either. Fast. Still not quite right. How do I fix this? I have thoughts in my brain. They aren't working out. Nope, that works. Okay. Okay, I think I know what it is. I can't see anything. Please. No, that's definitely... Oh! Oh! Haha! Okay, I know what it's doing. This needs to be a bit lower. I understand. So smart. So smart. See, now it's good. Okay. So smart. Okay, so that'll be the divot that the top plate sits in. And there's enough space for the cross and the buttons. Ow, backwards. And the bottom plate. I don't know how I want to attach it yet. I really don't know. How tall is this right now? Or, more accurately, how tall are these struts inside? Because that's how tall I'll need the Brooks board. Or at least they need to be tall enough to contain the Brooks board. 45. Okay. So this actually needs to be a little bit longer. Like it's that. That comes about 52. Okay. And that'll give us space for the bottom. Oh, I hid my sidebar. Wait, how do I get that back? Wait, I full screened it. How did I full screen this? What did I do? Put it back! Back to... Oh, that's how. I totally know what I'm doing. Oh, I just realized the time. It has been 2 hours already. I didn't even realize that. How am I feeling? Well, I mean, we got a lot of work done, which is good. Actually, is there enough space to put the Brooks board on one of these struts? Do I want to put it there? No, I think I want to put it on this side here. So I'll need a hole through this strut. How long is this? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish up the middle section, and then I'll probably finish up the box completely off stream. because I still have some things to iron out I didn't think about. It is 10 centimeters exactly. And there's definitely enough space to screw it into the side, so I'm not too worried about that. As long as I don't get extremely long screws. Or if I use another attachment, then I'll figure it out later. Because, well, these walls are a centimeter and a bit. So they're quite thick. Do I need the walls to be this thick? Eh. Does it look nice? Yes. Will it support things? Yes. Will it help it not die? Yes. So, just over a centimeter's not a bad thing. So for Brooks' board, we need 10 centimeters. What is this? Yeah. From here to here, it's 120. And how much leeway space do I need? No, this is the widest. Would be there. Let's say 11. So yeah, 11. So that'd be where it would stop fitting. It's right around there. Yeah, it should actually fit on that wall. So it doesn't need to be all the way back here. Okay, cool. Where's that line going? It's big. But it should fit in there. It should. It'll be a bit of a squeeze, but it should. Okay. So, what I'll end up doing is this one. So all the wires over top will just, they're not very wide, so they'll just kind of sit over top. I feel like the cross should be a little bit lower. So let's do that. Just to give it a little bit more leeway. And then I'll add in the through, where it goes through. On the one side. There. What else you do? These are going to get brought in. They serve a function of Yeah, so that's where the screw hole will end up being, somewhere around there. In here, there will be a hole wide enough for some wires to go through. And that'll be used for the port that's up here. Let's do a quick measure. So I just kind of place these. At its widest, it needs to be 23. So it needs to be a bit wider. It's 24. Yeah, that'll be fine. Because giving it a little bit of clearance isn't a bad thing. Oh! Hello! Still throwing things at me, I see. As you should. As you should. Okay, so. Ow! What are you throwing this time? So I think I want it to come. The muffin. Well, thank you for the muffin. Just pop it in the center here, actually. Muffin button. Oh my god. You remind me of another friend I had. How? Taking me out, jeez. You remind me of another friend I have who I was DMing D&D for her, and there was a muffin stall. She bought a bunch of muffins and then gave them out to literally every NPC she could. It was really cute. That clearance needs to be 2 centimeters. I don't like how this port's made. It's made badly. needs to be 18. I don't like how this port's made. They should have given it a little bit more to actually attach it to something instead of what they did. Okay. I'm just gonna place it right in the middle of the box. That makes sense. And I know it'll have enough clearance. Okay. Sure. That's 26. I only need 18. So... I don't know why it's not doing the double click to select everything in the circle. Oh wait, no, there we go. Haha. S. Z. It should be closer to 18, maybe? That's 22. Let's try that. 18 point something, whatever. That'll do. And I already measured it lengthwise, so I'm not too worried about that. So now we want to make this a hole. The faces. 1, 2, these. That's not a good angle. There we go. What is it doing? I don't know what it's doing. There we go. Alright, so I'm almost done with the middle part. Once I'm done with the middle part, I will call it a day. That's the current plan. Alright. There we go. That'll do. I should do a test print of this to make sure it works. Because I have a feeling that it's not going to. And I'm gonna have to change a lot. So, I'll work on that off stream, obviously, because it's not the most interesting stuff, me fiddling with my printer for 5 hours. Oh, okay. Sit up. And let's finish off stream for today, shall we? Because we're already 15 minutes over time, so you guys get extra content. Cool. Thank you everyone so much for coming. Happy birthday again to Travis, because he told me it's his birthday, so we will celebrate it because he's been quite the long time member of the community and I appreciate him. Schedule for this week. More Devil May Cry on Wednesday. We're getting closer to the end and hopefully Virgil will give us his bones this time. And then Friday I will be getting coached in some Tekken by the John the Batman hat, which is super exciting. For those of you who don't know him, make sure to check him out. He's at least a semi-professional commentator, because he's done things like Capcom Cup and official tournaments, and it's really cool, and he needs to constantly be reminded that he does cool shit. And yeah, so that's going to be exciting. So I'll be playing some Tekken 8 on Friday. So let us see who there is to raid for the Twitch watchers. And again, thank you to anybody who's tuning in on YouTube. I do appreciate it. We have Raymond who's playing Fall Guys. We have Elf who's playing Helldivers. Let's see here. Yep, we're just finishing up. Are you gonna go live today, Ain? You could suggest somebody raid? Okay, okay. Whomst. Is it yourself? Because I will raid into you if you're going to go live soon. Because I know we share a stream schedule, or at least have a very similar. Oh yes, Jake. Is that how you say his name, Jake? It's in the wrong order. I am following him. It's just you in his chat. Oh my god. Yeah, we should raid into this poor man. We can't let him be left alone with just you. I'd go insane. Alright. Fucked up. Exactly. Alright. We're gonna go visit Jake. I hope you all have a good day. I will see you all on Wednesday. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. Let's type this in here. Let's set that up, and then I'll go to my ending screen. Bingo. Alright, have a good rest of your day, everyone. Goodbye.